Welcome to Talk About Topeka Live, coming to you from the Topeka Performing Arts Center. We've got a great Just Cause segment. Right now we're focusing on Partners in Excellence with my friend Chris Hobart is here. It's brought to you by the Break Room in downtown Topeka. I'm your host, Chris Schultz, on this expedition into making Topeka a great place to call home. And this guy does as much work as he can to pull that off. How you doing, Chris?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks for being here with us. I wanted to talk a little bit about Partners in Excellence. So let's give us the elevator speech about what you're doing with this.
Okay, about a year ago, we formed a group that makes it easier for people who are new to business to grow and to understand the importance of building themselves as professionals. Some people are grandsons or children of business owners or taking over the business and don't have the public speaking or the ability to pitch different things, and so we help them with that.
Excellent. And so who are some of the people that you're involved with making this happen? What kind of folks are joining you up?
Well, with networking groups, it's common to have, realtors and, insurance and different professional fields that come, and meet, and we meet every Wednesday, and different business owners get together. So that's what we focus on.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the importance of networking. When you're getting into business, a lot of people, they don't know a lot of people. It's a great way to get out there and get to know people. What are some of the perks that you've seen that have brought, to some of the people who've been joining to your organization?
Absolutely. You do business with people you trust. And so when people come week after week, they get to know each other real well. And then also, nothing's worse than when someone says, hey, who do you know that does, lawn care? And you recommend someone that you saw on Facebook or something, and then it doesn't go through. It doesn't work out. And so what we do is we help each other get business for each other, but also to get to know each other better, and then we build each other up.
And as independent businesses, what would you say about the climate of Topeka as a place for people to be in business?
Oh, actually, it's really great. There's all kinds of support through the greater chamber, Greater Topeka Chamber, and it's important to shop local. My office is down in Noto, the historic art district, and we go out of our way to work with each other in that community, and then in Topeka in general.
And what's it like being down in Noto? There's so much excitement going on down over there.
Oh, man. Not just First Friday, but every day. I mean, every day there's things going on. There's people shopping. There's activity going on. I love it down there.
It's a great neighborhood. How long have you been around Topeka?
I was basically since I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you remember what it was like over there, if you go back 20 years, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was kind of, they had the old Topeka Civic Theater there, which is all torn down now. But if you really think about it, this community really came together, and so many people got involved to make that happen. It's pretty exciting, right?
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
For you to be involved with it, it's got to be pretty cool, right?
Yes, we've been there for about a year, and the whole community has embraced us. I'm friends with most of the people that are down in the area. And we stop in our shops frequently and just say hi.
Excellent.
Nice.
So let's talk a little bit about folks if they're out there saying, I'm getting into this, I don't really know where to turn. I could use some good friendships, some good new connections that I wouldn't have in my normal circles. How do they get involved with Partners in Excellence?
Typically, networking groups, you have to become a member, and then maybe there's an annual fee. If there's already a person that does real estate in that group, you can't join that group. And you're required to give referrals, certain numbers, to get points or whatever. And so I want to get away from that. With us, anytime you want to come or not come, depending on what your business situation is, you can come. It's an open networking group. It's free. The great folks over at Lawyers Title have given us the room at no cost. And so there's no cost to me to put the group together. You don't have to be a member to present. And so we have folks that come in, and I invite people from nonprofits, from businesses, from just anyone to come in and present their business and what they do. And then as a group, when we're done, we sit and say, we critique them a little bit. So, okay, maybe you want to do this better or do that better. In business, most people that I meet that own businesses, they don't have business degrees. They did something else, and they said, wow, I could do this, and then they go do it.
Yeah.
And when they do, they don't learn all the different things that you learn. I went to Washburn, got my business degree from there with marketing and management as my major.
Go Washburn. Woo!
And so I'm Ichabod. Yep, so we're Ichabod. Interestingly, Ichabod means no glory in Hebrew, which Seems like
I
an
didn't know
interesting
that.
one.
You just popped my
So you
balloon,
named it.
man.
So that's an interesting mascot that they would use.
Well, it's Ichabod Washburn. He's got lots of glory there. So I want to talk a little bit about you personally, as around Topeka here. What was it like growing up here, and then getting into your own business?
Oh man, it's great. I was born in out east, and then I grew up here. I moved into Fox Ridge, and every year I go back and I volunteer for the haunted house on Halloween. And I get to scare little kids, so that's my perk.
All right.
And so they
Make a
come
mental
through.
note of you for that
Yep,
one. Right?
absolutely. And so to see Hypermart and all the different things that came in onto the west side of town as we grew, the West Ridge when they came in, the White Lakes Mall at its glory, I remember all of that. And so to see where the town has gone, it's just been fun. It's been a fun ride. I left for the Army for a little while, then I came back, and I've been in this area for 15, 20 years.
Thanks for your service.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thanks for your commitment to making sure that those who are diving into business have another tool in their toolbox to make sure that they're successful. Networking, a little critique. You can't go wrong with that, right?
Absolutely.
You've seen a lot of people that are benefiting from it, and thanks for taking the lead on doing that. So Partners in Excellence, that's Chris Hobart. Check them out. You can find them on Facebook. There's a great group. It's Partners in Excellence, PIE. So check it out. That's our Just Cause segment that's brought to you by The Break Room in downtown Topeka. From comedy shows to special events and private parties, The Break Room is Topeka's best place to gather and make memories with friends. Check it out. And Chris, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you all of our viewers for viewing this. Be sure to share it, like it, comment it on it. If you like my hair, be sure to love it. And I'm going to check that out later, so I'll be watching. And we'll see you back on the next Talk About Topeka, live, coming to you from the Topeka Performing Arts Center.
Thank you.